I stopped watching the news during the pandemic, so I really am not on top of what's going on in the world. Guys, when I talk to Mike and I talk to Lee, I'll ask them, what's going on out there? And they'll tell me, I don't know what's going on out there. And guys, like I said, I really don't care. At this point in my life, I care about getting healthy. I care about my family. I care about my friends. I care about Mike and Lee and these guys that were, they're in the struggle like I was. It's excited to see them, D'Agostino and Eric Rocha. These guys are young guys. That's where my interest goes now. Honest to God, guys. I could care less about stars or celebrities or any of that shit. And you guys know I'm the worst celebrity in the world. For starters, I'm not a celebrity. But if you people want to call me a celebrity, just note that I'm the worst celebrity in the world. I don't have a BMW. I don't have a business agent. I don't have a fucking assistant. I don't have any of that shit. It's me, my balls, and my heart. That's all I fucking ever had. I don't need any of that shit. So what I'm trying to do here is just close the door to see what door opens. That's it. Nobody's saying I'm shutting down anything. I just want to close one door to see what opens. I want to see what's out there. I want to see what I've been missing. I'm 60. I want a whole new fucking set of rules, man. I want something different in my life. I don't know if it's a podcast. I don't know if it's a movie career. It's none of the above. I just want to be happy. I want to be a good dad now. And that's where I'm at. I fucking love going to jiu-jitsu. I get beat up. Yesterday, I got thrown around the room. 2 weeks ago, somebody banged my head off the fucking mat. I fucking had a headache for 2 days. I feel like fucking one of these guys with TRT, whatever, that brain damage is shit. I've been sweating that. But you know what, guys? I have a good time going there. It's my social life now. I play bocce ball. I enjoy that. It's one night a week. It's fucking 30 minutes with a bunch of old Italians. We're 0-3. We scored our first 2 points last night. We're terrible. I'm just trying to have a good time, guys. I didn't do any of this shit growing up. I didn't do any of this shit. And for the last 30 years, I haven't done any of this because I always thought comedy was more important. And I was right. It was important at the time. At that time, when I was 31, it was important for me to tell you motherfuckers to shove your wedding invitation up your asses. And it was important to tell you guys that I wasn't going to some fucking party on a Saturday night, that I had to do a comedy show instead. And those things were important to me at the time. Now, I was at a barbecue Sunday when I got back from the shore, Sunday night. And I was there with my neighbor, who I fucking adore, this dude. His name is Steve. He works in the city and he works nights. And we were having a good time at this barbecue. It was like 6 o'clock. The kids were in the pool. And just some dads were just talking shit. I had a couple fucking bong hits in me. And 2 pieces of Silly's fucking tiramisu. Whatever. And I was just having a good time with him. And he said to me, I got to get ready to go. And I go, where the fuck are you going? It's Labor Day. He goes, I got to go to work tonight. He goes, I didn't work last night. And at one point, he just looked over at me and he goes, I got to tell you something. I really enjoyed this job 10 years ago. He goes, I fucking hate it now. He goes, I hate having to do this. And I go, what's this? And he goes, leave when I'm having a good time. He goes, I'm sick of doing it. I go, think of doing that for 30 years. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes it's a blessing to get out of a party. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's good to say, oh my God, I have a set at 7:30. Pew! But before you go. But sometimes you're just having such a good time. You're like, really? I gotta fucking get in the car now and go do fucking comedy or something? I remember a couple fucking, last year when I thought I had the comedy bug, I thought I was gonna be John Mulaney. And I was doing some warm-up sets at Uncle Vinny's, one of my favorite joints. And I just told somebody, I go, listen, the thing I hate the most about comedy is when I have to do comedy, that's when shit happens. And then I got to leave at 7 o'clock. And it was a beautiful night. It was like a June night or something. And all of a sudden, we were outside, me and my daughter playing hoops or something, and we heard like an ice cream man, right? And it was fucking Mr. Softy. Like, I'm like, Mr. Softy's in this neighborhood? I was so fucking excited. And the neighbors came out. It was like 6:30 at night. All the neighbors came out, and we're out there talking. And all of a sudden, my friend came to get me. He goes, we gotta go to Uncle Vinny's. And I remember saying right then and there, I'm going to get in that car, but this is the last time this is happening. I'm not doing this again. This is what usually happens when you book a date. I'm going to tell you what happened to me this is why, guys, always remember one thing. The universe will give you signs. The universe will give you signs. It always does. If you catch it, good for you. If you don't catch it the first time, you'll catch it after about 3 mishaps. After you fucking fall off the scooter and bang your head on the fucking concrete, you'll go, society, the universe didn't give me a hint to how to get out of this fucking mess here, you know. I booked the fucking book signing last Wednesday. I did New Jersey 12 that morning. The Vogel Theater came out. Fucking great place. You know, what's the name of that? In Asbury Park or in Red Bank? I forget what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. They reached out and said, would you be interested in doing a book signing here? And I said, yes. Let me just tell you a story, guys. And they said, yes. Okay. Within an hour, I had a call from the agents. All right, the ticket's going to be $100. And I go, why $100? And he goes, because it's a comedy thing. You're going to have to go up there and hire somebody to help you interview you. Just a bunch of shit. And I'm like, but the book is $25. He goes, yeah, but right away I was already ticked off. So finally I got him down to $50 tickets. I go, I can live on $25 and $25 for the fucking book. We'll do a book signing. But then they started adding things to this. And I was like, you know what? This doesn't sound fun.
Like a picture cost this.
Right, like this. And next thing you know, my wife comes to me and she goes, did you book June 8th yet? And I go, no, they're trying to book me on June 8th and another date, I think the 20-something. And she goes, let me look. She goes, well, you can't do the 8th because you have a fucking, your daughter has a recital, and you can't do the 20-something because it's something else that night. I'm like, fuck. There you go. That's the first sign I shouldn't be fucking doing book signings and shit. Then I'm in Labor Day. I'm down the shore Friday. Did anybody expect your phone to ring last Friday? It's fucking Labor Day, okay? So I got up with the girls. The families came down. We all went to the pool. We took a walk around LBI. And then we went back. It was like 4:30. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I got to take a fucking nap. I didn't sleep well the night before. I fucking take a little hour nap Friday. When I wake up, I got a message that says I got a movie. And I'm like, what? How can I have a movie? There's a writer's strike. And they made an offer. I thought it was like a dream. It said my agent's name and offer. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who made an offer on me? There's nothing going on. And it's for this Kevin James movie, Christine Ricci, you know. It's a Cannes Film Festival. It shoots 4 weeks. I would have 6 days on it. But when does it start shooting? The fucking 8th. So it's like, you know, guys, that's the universe telling me to mind my fucking business. And that's the 10th time it's happened this year. Where I thought about making plans or something, all of a sudden it's just not meant to happen. And you could sit there and be upset and whatever, but when something's not meant to go, it's just not meant to go. It's not in the fucking cards. So that's why I'm walking away from that shit. I don't know if I'm going to do the New York thing this fall. I haven't decided yet. Let me give the podcast a breather. Let me give everything a breather. Let me clear my head for like 60 fucking days. And the worst thing that could happen is I could come back stronger. That's the worst thing that could happen, guys. So, listen, you bad motherfuckers. I'm not going nowhere, and this ain't goodbye. I'm just taking a fucking breather, and I'm going to take some time to myself and see that I really want to fucking do, or what type of podcast. I might come back with a tennis podcast. I might come back with a podcast about Christianity. I might come back. I don't know, guys. But I can't keep doing what I was doing here to you guys. It's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to Mike. It's not fair to anybody. You know, it just wasn't working. and it's nobody's fault. I took a chance. I took 2,000 chances. I did good on maybe, 1,050 of them. The rest fall apart. That's a percentage, guys. Nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be upset about. I'm going to go home, have a roast beef sandwich, and come back a lot stronger. Think about what I could do to be a better person, a better podcaster, or if not, I don't know. There's got to be something else I could do. If you have any ideas, let me know. If you need to get a hold of me, I'm on Patreon. I think it's going to go down to $5. Just come on board, talk with us, whatever. If you need some advice, I put some 15-minute audio podcast on there. Nothing too serious. We try to put a movie of the week, and we're going to try to figure out to do some type of book review on the Patreon, because I'm sure a lot of the Patreon people want to ask some questions. And without further ado, motherfuckers, I love you. Have a great fucking June, and I will be in touch with you. Like I said, if you need to get a hold of me, you know where to fucking find me. Instagram, Facebook, I don't know. Twitch, I don't fucking know. I love you, motherfuckers. Stay black. Have a great summer, and I'll talk to you cocksuckers soon. And now for a word from my motherfucking sponsors. All right, you bad motherfuckers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support over the years. I love you, cocksuckers. But most importantly, thank you for understanding.